My name is Drew Sherline, and I'm president and CEO of a company called BRB Sherline. And this is Kathy, my wife. We've been married for 33 years, and we live in Orange County.
We were newly married, and we had heard about the ministry through our church. We went up to Idlewild to check it out on one of those cleanup days, and we just quickly knew that this was something we wanted to be part of. Especially since, for me, I came from a family or a background of being abused. So I had a real heart for these kids.
I love the simplicity of Camp Allendale. It just takes a bunch of kids that are neglected, brings them up without a heavy agenda at all, except loving on them and then sharing the love of the Lord. And you get to see the Holy Spirit work and kids respond. And the servants who go there have nothing to offer except that love in their own hearts and saying, I'm going to care for you. When I first went to that camp, I didn't even understand what ministry like that was. I didn't even know how to minister that way. I was this church-going guy who just came to God, and see this kid that had no big brother, father figure influence at all in his life, and that I bonded with him. He started to see me as that one guy that would give him that hope. So that's what all that is what Camp Allendale's about. There's nothing more endearing than this little ministry. We've loved Allendale for over 30 years now.
What do I love about I love Karen. I love watching her interact with the kids. I love watching the kids receive love. They come in and they're, at first, they're not sure what to expect. They're distant, they're hard, they're fearful. And then by the end of camp, you see their personalities coming out, and you see joy, and you see them lifted, and you see that lightness that a child should have.
It was amazing to me that these kids who would enter in so angry and bitter would be soft so quickly, and what a genuine choice to follow Jesus at that point. Never seen anything like it.
I just love that camp has those loving people there that are willing to extend their hands and do the things that we just take for granted. The just loving the kids, being goofy with the kids, spending time with the kids, all those things we take for granted, but yet those send messages of how that child's loved and how important that child is and how important that child is to God.
Yeah, well, and it shows too, because the results, you hear the testimonies 20 years later now.
Yes.
You see these young kids who've grown up to become college graduates who were snatched out of this despair and now are godly young people getting married and passing it on to the next generation.
It's just absolutely beautiful to see these kids that are grown and in love with the Lord and serving the Lord and using what they went through to reach other children that are going through it themselves. I think they're the ones that offer so much hope to the kids that are in their same situation because they've gone through it and they know firsthand.
And that there's this camp I get to support that is actually reaching out and grabbing those kids and doing something about it. I don't think there's anything more rewarding.